Hi everybody, this is Dave Dominguez with Cross Country Mortgage, and today I'm joined by...
Jill Warden with Coldwell Realty.
Yeah, and today we're just going to talk about Jill and get to know her and how she can help you guys out with all your real estate needs. So let's start first off, how long have you been a realtor?
I have been doing real estate now for just over 2 years and have really enjoyed it and have loved helping clients into their first home.
Right on. Now in 2 years, you've had a wide range of clients, let's say, from land to investment properties to first-time home buyers. Is that right?
Yes, I have.
Right on. What were you doing before real estate?
I was a national sales manager for a pet supply company.
Oh, really? Like, what kind of pet supply?
Supplements to help the dogs and animals do better.
Wow, so you were a big pharma for pets.
Yes.
Right on, cool. Why did you switch to real estate?
It was time for a change. I have always wanted to do real estate, and it was just the opportunity was calling my name, and I took the opportunity to make a career change because I want to help people gain generational wealth and understand the benefits of owning a home.
Right on, cool, right on. So tell us more about yourself. Husband?
I am married and I have kids and have horses and dogs. I've pretty much had everything as far as pets go. But I love hiking, riding. You can usually find me out in the Arizona desert doing some kind of activity with horses or those kind of things.
How many horses do you have?
Currently we have 4.
4 horses?
Yeah.
What are their names?
Sugar, Ginger, Splash, and Indio.
See, I like that. You don't have any sort of like complicated horse name like Running Bucket or something weird. Okay.
We keep it simple.
Good. Now, let me ask you this. How long have you lived in Tucson?
I have lived here my entire life. I moved away for just a couple of years and realized that I belong in Arizona, and I came back as fast as I could.
Right on. Okay, so that makes 2 of us that are natives. There's not that many of us out there in Tucson. I know, it's weird. Tell me, let's see, do you have a funny story on real estate? No? Okay, how about this? Wildest thing you saw in a home inspection?
The wildest thing I've seen in a home inspection was the dishwasher wasn't draining properly, and they had hooked up the disposal, but they left the stopper in it.
Oh.
So they had prevented it from being able to drain properly, so we had to get that fixed. But yes, the installer didn't realize that he had to take the stopper out of the disposal when they installed it.
Yeah, that seems to be like plumbing 101.
It kind of should be.
Yeah. The craziest thing I ever saw with like a dishwasher was the inlet for the water and the outlet for the drain ran outside of the cabinets and then into the sink. They had it like zip tied to, you know. So yeah, people rigged that stuff up.
Yeah,
it's hilarious. Yeah, it's cool. So let's talk about what do you got going on right now? Do you have any listings you want to talk about, or any open houses coming up?
I have an open house coming up today that I will be working at. I'm excited to launch this listing. It just goes live this morning. So we are just now going to be at the home introducing it to everyone. I also have a listing that is going live on the 20th. So I'm excited to get this one listed. It's on 4.3 acres of horse property. So that's exciting. And I have a buyer under contract right now that is purchasing a home. So,
nice. Yeah, staying busy.
Everything's going smooth with that transaction as well.
Knock on wood. Cool. Let's talk about the open house. Are you allowed to say the address? Maybe, possibly. We're checking to see if it's live. it appears.
It is at 8351 East Camarillo, and it is over by Sarnoff and Golf Links.
Nice. Cool. So and the open house is happening today, Friday the 6th.
Yep, 2 to 5 today. We're going to do it again, 2 to 5 on Monday. And we'll do 10 to 2 on Wednesday, and again 2 to 5 on next Friday if it's still listed.
Cool. And we'll put all that information down in the comment section below so that there'll be a link to the property and a link to Jill's contact information so you can check that out. And then about this horse property that's coming up, whereabouts in town is that?
That one is going to be at Sarita Road in Wilmot.
Oh, cool.
And it's set back off the main roads, so it's very quiet and private. There's sunset views, they have mountain views, and just a real nice flat piece of property that's very usable.
Nice. And is it just land, or is there a house there too?
Yep, it has a 3-bedroom, 2-bath manufactured home.
Oh, cool.
And it is on a shared well, so it is also got a well agreement to it, and so it's well set up to be very independent living. That's
good. You know, a lot of times we see a number of properties get onto one shared well, and you know, neighbors will do a handshake kind of deal as far as maintaining the well and that sort of stuff. But this property, the neighbor that has the well took the time to do things legally and all on the up and up,
yes.
Which really helps out with selling a property later on down the road. There's rules on different types of loans as far as how many people can be tapped into a well, if it's just a handshake kind of deal and things like that. So the property that Jill's got coming up, they did all their homework, is what it sounds like.
They sure did. They created an LLC, which would be necessary for the lending. And then they created an agreement so that everybody can sign that and be on the same page. And it just eliminates any conflicts, and it allows for resale so that it's not as hard to sell and find new buyers.
That's awesome. Right on. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, you are staying busy then. That's awesome.
Yes, thank you.
This market's weird. What do you think's going to happen as far as real estate values, the pace of sales? Here in Tucson, we have a lack of inventory, which is really what's driving up sales prices, things like that. Where do you see the future going?
I think for a very long time, we're still going to see a rise in the price of homes, and clients will always transfer. People are still moving here very strongly, leaving California and other higher end areas so that they can retire and afford their living. And so I feel like our economy is still going to be strong with the real estate. And even though interest rates are high right now, I don't let that discourage my buyers, because that's just a temporary situation and they can always refinance it later. It's more important right now to get a house while it's still in the affordable price range for them.
Exactly. Speaking of refinancing, you can always call us when the time comes. Oh man. So, well, Jill, thank you for stopping by and talking about this stuff and bringing us up to date and get to know you a little bit better. We plan on in the future doing more videos like this. Jill, like she said, has horses. She is a horse expert when it comes to real estate. Actually, that's something we should talk about real quick. When you were moving, how did you deal with horses?
It was pretty complicated. We had to work out an agreement with the person buying my previous home to be able to rent back the stalls for a day or so while we got set up at our new place, and then we were able to move them over, and it was a good, smooth transition, but it's definitely something that needs to be communicated and understood. I have had horses for my entire life, and I completely understand how difficult it can be. I have moved them around the country, and it is definitely something you need to plan for and understand what is involved before you get neck deep in it.
I can imagine. I mean, having to move with kids, a dog, you know, that seems like a daunting task, but having horses too just adds to it.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Wow. Crazy. Well, stay tuned. Please hit the like and subscribe button down below. We'll deliver more interviews and things like this in the future. And if there's any topics in real estate that you would like covered, let us know. Let's do shameless plugs. So, Jill Warden, what's your phone number?
520-449-0630.
And we'll put her contact information down below so you can reach out for Jill. Whether you're buying or selling, whether it's manufactured home, a house, or just land, Jill's a great person to work with. So thanks a lot for coming in.
Thank you. And if you're looking for your lending needs, Dave will get it done for you. He is an amazing lender and never gives up on his clients.
Thank you. All right.